Find your way over to your mat. Hi guys, hi everybody. Again, this is going to be a control core class. So I'm again using a chair and I'm using a ball. So, or a rolled up towel, whatever you feel like, what you need to have in your studio, your house. So guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to start with our feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. So they're going to look about like this, maybe to the outside of that chair for me. And we're going to go ahead and find our tippy toes. So I want you to get equal weight. Oh, it cuts off the top of my head. That's all right. You guys are my bud. So guys, I want you to lift your heels up. Keep them high and nice and parallel. Back nice and tall. So your vertical spine, you're going to lower down and then exhale to squeeze up. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze. I want you to squeeze that booty on the way up, keeping your knees nice and parallel. So we inhale to lower down, exhale to lift up. Lower, and we exhale to lift. So pretend like your back is going right along a wall, right behind you. See how tall and straight my back is in a neutral spine. Let's go for 3 and 2. And we're going to hold it down there into our chair. If you have bad knees, just come up. Don't go down too far. And I want you to give me tiny little pulses here. Starting to work through the quads here is where you should feel this, guys. Again, toes, equal weight onto all 10 toes. We're going for 5, 4. Look straight ahead. 3, 2, and 1. Guys, keep your heels lifted. Grow nice and tall. Lower down. And then you're in that little plie. I want you to lower your heels onto the mat and then spring up. Keep your heels grounded. Lift your heels up. Lower down. Lower your heels and lift up. Lift your heels up high. Lower down with your high heels. Lower the feet down and squeeze it up. Lift up the heels. Lower. So when you're coming up, your feet are grounded, pressing against the mat. Lift your heels high. Lower down. Lower the heels, straight up. 2 more sets. Lift your heels, lower down, lower your heels, lift yourself right up. 1 more set. Lift your heels, lower down, lower your heels, grow tall through that spine. This time we're going to reverse that direction. So I want you to keep your heels nice and grounded. Lower, lift your heels, squeeze it up, squeeze that booty. Lower your heels, give me a little plie. Lift your heels up and come on up to standing. So it's a lower with your heels. Press those heels down as you lower down into your squat. Lift your heels. Bring yourself right back up. Lower. Lift your heels. Come on up. I just reversed it. Lower your heels. Lower down. Lift your heels. Grow tall. 1 more set, guys. Lower your heels. Come on down. Lift your heels nice and tall for me. Guys, lower your heels down for me. Yeah, and then I now want you to bring them a little bit closer together. So a little bit closer together for me. Let's find a Pilates V actually for the next set. So I want you to think about your inner thighs being nice and sealed. Then I want you to lift your heels up nice and high. So we're going to be in this little play. I'm going to turn facing you, but you guys can face your chair to hold on. So guys, instead of taking your knees all the way out, I want your knees to go to the corners of your room. You're going to lower down and squeeze it up. You can face me, guys, and hold on to the bar, or you can face the chair and squeeze it up. So I don't want your knees to go out. I want them to go to the corner and squeeze it right back up. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze. You're still in that neutral spine. Shoulder blades down as you lower and squeeze it up. Remember, the knees are going to the corner, not out. They're in the corner. Squeeze it up. Lower and squeeze it up. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Guys, hold it down there. I want tiny little pulses right here. Keep your heels lifted. Keep those knees. Remember, guys, they're not out. That's extension of the hips. I want your knees to go right to the corners. Little tiny pulses. Pull that belly button in tight. We're going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up nice and tall. Lower those heels down. Guys, I'm going to face my chair once more. So find your way to your chair. I'm going to find a little sumo squat. So I want your heels to be on the outside of that mat. So try to find the width of the outside of that mat. Again, tuck your pelvis in, hands on my chair. You're gonna lower down, squeeze it up. Lower, don't hold on to that bar, guys, too tight, that chair. This is your pretend bar for this morning, right? So just, you guys are just sitting on top, squeeze it down. So we inhale, exhale, just squeeze it up. Again, knees are right at the corner, squeeze it in. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Again, your back is along that wall for me. Lower and squeeze it up. And my feet are flat for this first set. So my heels are all the way down, grounded into that mat as we lift tall. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Guys, stand tall. Now let's find our tippy toes. Heels lifted. They don't have to be too high, maybe 2 inches off the floor, the mat, the floor, guys, not far. You're going to lower and lift. Lower. And guys, you want to add a little balance challenge. Take your hands off of your bar, your chair. Lift your heels 2 inches and lift. Lower, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Lower, and we squeeze. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. You're going to lower down, and you're going to give me tiny little pulses right here. So little pulses, keeping your heels 2 inches off the ground. Little tiny pulses. Pull that belly button in, shoulder blades in the back pocket. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Guys, stay down for me. Stay right here. You're down in that little plie squat. We're going to actually take a turn to the right. So my hands are onto the mat, the chair. I'm going to rotate towards you. It's my right. Lower down and lift. Lower down and lift. So now I'm to the right. My right leg is shaking. I'm down. So my left knee is right under that left hip. If you're facing me, you may be on the left side, and that's okay. Let's go for 4. Keep that knee that's straight ahead of you. Keep that heel lifted. 2. And 1. Come down halfway. Rotate back to the center of your chair. Guys, I'm going to turn my back. I've rotated to my back side. I'm going to lower and lift. Here you can see my nice neutral spine. Lower and lift. You don't have to go down far. I want you to keep that leg that's right in front of you. Keep that heel nice and lifted. Parallel those feet. Let's go for 3. 2. And 1. Stay down. Rotate. Guys, right here. We're going to give me 8 little pulses right to the center. So little pulses down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate to your right and 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Opposite hand is on your hip for 2. And 1. Back to the center for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rotate to your left, to the back. 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6. Keep your shoulders right over those hips, guys, for 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. We're doing 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate to your right. 7 little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we're counting down as you can guess. And 1. Guys, go back to the left, to the back. Little 7 little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Stay with your heels slightly lifted, guys. Little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rotate to me. Rotate to the right. You have 5, 4 little pulses. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. We have 6, 5, 4. We're on the 6 count, guys. 3, 2, 1. Rotate to the back for 6 pulses, and we go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center for 5, 4. Keep your heels lifted, guys. 2, 1. To the left, to the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center for 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the left, to the back. 4, 3, 2, and we go to 1, 3, little pulses. 3, back to the center. 2, and 1. To the right. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the center for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the back for 4, 3, 2. We have 3, guys. Come on, don't hang out. Don't stop yet. 2, 1. 3 to the front. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. 3, 2, 1. My legs are shaking, guys. To the back. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. 2. To the right. 2. To the center. 2 pulses. To the back. 2 pulses, guys. Single. Single. Single right. Single. Single back. Single. Single right. Single. 2 more sets, guys. Single. Come on. Center. To the right. Center. To the back. Left. Center. 1 more set each side. Right. Center. To the left. Come to the center right here, guys. Hold it. Lower your heels and lift. Lower and lift. Just your heels, lowering, lifting. Can you take your hand off the bar? We got 3 and 2 and 1. Lower your heels. Grow nice and tall. And just shake out those legs. Woo! How we feeling, guys? Heart rate up nice and high, right? There we go, guys. Here we go. Are we ready? We're going to start a little bit of booty work here. So now that we're warmed up, we got our legs nice and warm, our core nice and warm. Let's do this. So, guys, I'm going to start real quick. So before we even go into the booty work, let's do a little bit of, kind of get that heart rate down a little bit. I found my sumo squat again. I want you to lower down into that little plie squat. I want you to lift your heels one more time. I want you to bring your arms out to the side for me. So hold your arms out to the side. We're going to go into a little spine twist. So you're going to rotate that spine to the right. Give me a little pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale, rotate to the left. Pulse, pulse. Guys, still keep those heels lifted. Pulse, pulse. Try to find your balance. Pulse. We got 2 more sets with the little pulses. Go to the right. Keep your hips square. Pulse, pulse. I'll come this way so you guys can see it. Pulse, pulse. Little balance. 1 more set on each side. Pulse, pulse. Come on in and we pulse, pulse. Single this time, guys. Single right. And exhale. Exhale. Lower the heels if you find you're losing your balance. Pulse. We're just rotating from side to side. Finding that rotation, guys. But staying down into that little squat. And we go for 4, 3, 2. 1 more to the right. 1 more to the left. Lower your arms down. Grow nice and tall. Hopefully that kind of got your heart rate down just a little bit. So guys, we're going to start to work on our booty work. So I want you to find yourself onto your bar, your make-believe bar. Guys, find your feet nice and parallel. We're going to start on the right side. So when I say right side, I mean I'm going to lift my right leg up behind me. So I want you to reach your right leg back. I want you to square out those hips. So pretend like your hips are headlights. And your forehead is down onto you may need to adjust your body a little bit back. Your forehead is onto your arms. And you're going to squeeze into that booty. Keep your hips square. Whoops, watch your chair. You're going to lower that toe down. Tap it. Squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Now my standing stabilizing leg. Guys, this is a leg that's working a lot. So make sure it's not locked. Squeeze that booty back. Keep your hips nice and square. As we lower and we squeeze it up. And we squeeze. Let's go for 8 and 7 and 6. Find your breath, guys. Make sure you're activated through the upper part of that body. Shoulder blades down. Squeeze it back. Let's go for 2. And 1. Guys, we're going to start little circles. Lift your leg up nice and high. I want you to lower down. It's a tiny circle. Take it out to the right. Circle it around. Squeeze it back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze it around. Very small, guys. Squeeze it around. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, exhale, squeeze and lift. And squeeze and lift. And let's go for 5. And 4. That stabilizing leg, guys. Make sure those hips stay square. The stabilizing leg's not locked. 2. Let's reverse it. So, guys, take it out to the side. Pull it down, tap the toe, squeeze it up. Circle out to the right. Take it down, squeeze it up. Circle, down, squeeze it up. Circle, down, squeeze it up. Circle, down, squeeze it up. We have 5 more sets. Keep your hips nice and square. Circle, squeeze it up. Circle, squeeze it up. Let's go for 3. And 2. And 1. This last one, hold it out there. Make sure those hips stay down. There are headlights. Point your toe, little tiny pulses here. Squeeze it up, up, up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Guys, keep it lifted. Bend that knee, flex your foot. So we call this attitude, right? Because I just kind of took my leg and pulled it in right here. And I want you to lift and lower. So now you're in that little external rotation with that lifted leg as I squeeze it up. Make sure you're bending into that opposite leg. Make sure your knee is not straight, it's bent. Squeeze it up and lower. And let's go for 8, 7. Lift it up, guys. Squeeze. This is my attitude. I can think a few of you guys with that attitude, but a good one. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little tiny pulses here. Squeeze it up. Do you see how my knee is nice in line with my ankle? Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Guys, bring that knee in. Lower that knee down to meet the other knee. Guys, face your chair once more. You're still bending into that stabilizing. You're going to lift that leg out to the side and pull it in. Squeeze it up, pull it in. Squeeze and pull it in. I know it's burning, guys. It's okay. That left leg, that opposite leg is burning. Squeeze it up. We have 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to keep it lifted. Hang tight with me, guys. Little tiny pulses here. Don't lengthen to that opposite leg for 4, 3, 2. Guys, bring your knees right back behind you. I want you to take that opposite arm to that leg that's bent and just reach for that ankle and just bend into that stabilizing leg and just find me a nice little stretch right there in the hip. Finding that stretch in the hip. I'm lengthening out through my standing leg. Now bend it just a little bit and then lengthen it out again. So I'm lengthening my standing leg, bending it in, squeezing it back. Let's go for 3. Neck in line with the spine, guys. 2. And 1. Slowly let go of that leg. Extend it. Bring it down. Woof. Guys, we're going to stretch out that standing leg. Figure 4 stretch. So nice and tall. Oh, I'm out of breath. I want you to take that opposite ankle. The one if you're facing, you're on my side, guys. If you're facing the side, you're on that left leg. If you're the other way, then you're on the right. And I just want you to sit down into that chair and just find a nice little stretch. Slowly grow tall. Guess what? We're going to do the other side. Guys, I'm going to turn my chair around. You don't have to. You can stay right there. So here we go, guys. Now I'm going to stabilize on my right side. I'm going to get comfortable, but I'm going to make sure my back is nice and active. So I'm going to bend into my stabilizing leg. I'm going to extend. Ooh, that hurts already, guys. So square out those hips. I'll only turn so you guys can see my hips. So squeeze that booty. You're going to lower, tap your toe, and squeeze it up. Lower, tap the toe, squeeze. And we squeeze. Nice and controlled. Again, guys, make sure your upper body is active. Squeeze those shoulder blades down. Hips are nice and square. Your hips are headlights. Your headlights are beaming right down to that mat. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 5. And 4. Make sure that standing leg is not locked. 3. 2. Lift that left leg, guys. Lift that opposite leg. You're going to lower down and squeeze it, or take it around and squeeze it back up. Inhale, lower, exhale, make little tiny circles for me. Lower and squeeze it up. Lower and give me a squeeze. Lower, give me a squeeze. Guys, this is control. Use that booty to lift that leg up. Again, active through that back of that body, guys. Squeeze. Let's go for 2. And 1. Reverse it. Squeeze that booty. Take the leg out to the side, circle it down and around, squeeze it up. 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 Nice, squeeze it up. I hear some cracking going on. That's my ankles. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Keep it lifted and little tiny pulses here. Square out those hips once more. Make sure your headlights are beaming to that mat. Squeeze it up. And let's go. Neutral spine, guys. Make sure you have that nice neutral. Neck out, shoulders out of the ears. And let's go for 4. 3. 2. Keep it lifted. Give me my attitude. So bend your knee in. And little lift up. And lower. Squeeze it up. And squeeze it up. Little attitude for me, guys. Squeeze it up. Make sure that standing leg is bent. It's not locked. Squeeze. Little attitude, little glute medius work, guys. Squeeze it up. Keep that knee nice and level with that hip. And let's go for 4. 3. 2. Guys, little tiny pulses up. Pulse. Come on, guys. Keep it lifted. Don't let it drop. Squeeze it up. Up. Let's go for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly bring that knee in. Lower it down. Face those hips back to that mat. And you're going to open and close. Bend into that standing leg. Woo. I know it's burning, guys. Open up through the chest. Don't let those shoulders go in. Open up through the rib cage and squeeze it up. I know that right side is burning like heck. Mine is too. Stay with me, guys. I'm with you guys today. Squeeze. Squeeze. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Keep it lifted. Little tiny pulses. Come on, guys. Pulse it up. Don't stop. Don't quit on me, guys. I'm sweating too. Come on. Stay down to that stabilizing leg. I know it's burning like heck. Woo! Let's go for 4. 3. 2. Woo! Guys, bring that leg back behind you. I'm going to open up through the hip again. I'm going to take that opposite arm of the knee that's back there. Reach for that foot. Reach for your ankle. And slowly just pull that leg heel towards you. I want you to lengthen out through that right leg, the stabilizing leg. Then bend the knee. Extend. Bend the knee, extend. Keep that knee nice and lifted that you're holding on to. Open up to that hip. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly bend that knee in. Let go of the ankle. We're going to stretch figure 4, that stabilizing leg. Take that ankle, cross it over that opposite knee, and go ahead and sit down. Woo! Go slow, guys. Just sit down into that chair. Feel the stretch in that right side of the body, the opposite side of that body. Maybe you can roll your ankle around. Should feel really nice. Yes. Guys, go ahead and stand on that for me, guys. You're going to grab your towel. I'm going to turn around and face the other way. You're going to grab your towel or your ball. I have an old ladobulated ball, looks like, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to place it. Ooh, I'm sweating. I hope you guys are sweating like me. Woo! Thumbs up. Love you guys for working out with me, guys. Heels nice and high. Feet parallel. You're going to go down into your little squat, and you're going to squeeze and release that ball, that towel. Squeeze and release. Keep your heels 2 inches off the floor. Keep your back nice and straight. I'm working inner thighs right here. Squeeze. Squeeze. I want you to feel it. Pull your abdominals in nice and tight. Squeeze through those inner thighs. And we squeeze. Let's go for 8, 7. Squeeze that towel. Squeeze that ball. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. And squeeze that ball. You're going to lift. Keep your heels lifted and lower. Squeeze it up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. So little tiny squats right here. Squeeze it up. Lower down. A little bit for these inner thighs, guys, right here. Lower. And we squeeze it up. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Let's go for 4. Bad knees. Just don't go down so far, guys. And 3. And 2. And 1. You're going to lower down into your squat. Keep your heels lifted. Guys, squeeze and release that ball. Squeeze those inner thighs. Pull those abdominals in. Squeeze. Keep your heels 2 inches off the ground. And we squeeze. Guys, your inner thighs should be burning. Don't come up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grow tall. Lower your heels. Woo! Guys, I'm done with my ball. I just use it for my inner thighs. I want you just to walk your feet back behind you. Find a nice little downward dog stretch. So my arms are lengthened and my hips are behind me, and I'm just finding a little extension with those knees. Just little reaching out with those hips. Squeeze it back. Exhale, squeeze. And squeeze. And squeeze. Nice work, guys. Slowly tuck that pelvis in. Slowly start to roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo! Guys, my legs are killing me. I'm moving my chair. So I promised you core. Here we go. So guys, grab that, grab the towel, grab the mat. Whatever your resistance is, I want it to go right in between your inner thighs for me. Yeah, right into the inner thighs. Woof. I'm going to change I have a whole set for my abs right here, guys. Here we go. Guys, feet are nice and parallel. Knees are bent. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to hinge back. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, squeeze that ball. Exhale, lift up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze it up. Starting in abdominal core work here. Squeeze it up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. Try to keep your feet grounded. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1 on this last one. Nice and tall. Tuck your pelvis. Slowly roll back. Bring your elbows back behind you. Your elbows are going onto that mat. So your elbows are right onto the mat for me, guys. Right here. Here we go, guys. We're going to lift those knees up. Exhale, bring your feet back down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to squeeze. Open up through the chest, guys. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it down. Find your breath. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Lift and lowering those legs. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. This time, guys, you're going to lower those feet down. Right here, you're just going to extend. So my hands are nice and flat onto the mat. Fingers pointing towards my heels. Lower down. Exhale to squeeze it up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. I want you to feel the resistance in your abdominals and those triceps. Squeeze it up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Let's go for 5. And 4. And 3. And one. Nice work, guys. I want you to lower down to your elbows once more. I want you to hug your knee and bring your knees right into your little tabletop for me. I want you to extend your arms out. So we're in a little teaser position. Shoulder blades in the back pocket. You're going to take those hands to the right. Inhale, look at them, take them to the left. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. And squeeze. Are we squeezing our ball? Make sure that ball or towel is nice and tight. So a little V up. And exhale. Oblique, squeeze. Look at those hands, guys. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Guys, we're going to start a figure 8. So lift those arms up. Take them down, go to the left. Lift them up, take them down, go to the right. Lift them up. Lift them up. Figure 8 with those hands. You're watching them. And let's go for 8. And 7. And 6. Keep the shoulders out of the ears, guys. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Keep them nice in front of you. Little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. Come on, guys. Little pulses as we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly stack your spine up nice and tall. Find your hands behind your thighs and just roll through that spine for me. Eye gaze is down. Guys, we're going to take that ball now. Place it between our ankle joints. Yep, our ankle joints. We're going to slowly, hands out in front of us. Exhale, slowly roll down. 1 vertebrae at a time. So take your time all the way down. Lengthen out those legs. Hands are behind you, straight behind you. Inhale, bring your arms over your chest. Nod your chin. Exhale, slowly roll up. 1 vertebrae at a time to a stacked spine. Inhale, tuck your pelvis. Nod your chin. Exhale, slowly roll down. Hands come behind you. Exhale, hands tall. Nod your chin, slowly roll up. 2 more sets, just like this. Go nice and tall. Inhale, tuck your pelvis. Exhale, slowly nod your chin, roll down. Use those abdominals, guys, to help you up. Nod your chin. Inhale, exhale, slowly use those abdominals to bring yourself nice and tall. Beautiful, guys. This time, we're going to inhale, exhale, slowly C-curve your way down. Find your elbows back down again for me. Find your elbows back down. Bring your knees into a tabletop. I want you to find a little can for me. What is a can? You know those little dancers, guys? Take your toes to the right. Inhale, pull it up. Take them to the left. Exhale. I want you to look at your toes. Bring it back to tabletop. Exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. Nice work, guys. Exhale. And exhale. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly lower all the way down for me. Hands are going to go behind your head. Guys, you're going to inhale as you exhale. I'm just slowly pulling those hands together for me. And guys, take a nice deep inhale in. Knees are still in tabletop. Get that back in as nice and imprint as you can find it. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. You're going to inhale, extend your legs away. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale, squeeze into that ball, guys. Don't let it roll. Inhale, exhale, pull it in. Inhale, exhale, pull it in. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Keep those shoulder blades off the mat. Chin off the chest. Guys, extend your legs long. Just lift. Straight legs. And inhale, lower. Keep your back flat. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. Guys, if it bothers your neck, place your head down. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. Use those abdominals, guys, to squeeze those legs up. Squeeze. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Guys, keep your legs straight for me. You're going to lower them down. Say, keep your independent spine. Pull your knees in, extend your legs, lower them straight down. So I'm finding a little circle here. Parallel circle, lower. Inhale, pull them in. Stay lifted if you can, unless it bothers your neck. You have 3. And 2. And 1. Hold your legs down to 45. Pull your knees in, extend them to the ceiling, lower them down. I just reversed it. Nice and controlled. So whatever direction you're in, just reverse it. Exhale. And let's go for 4. Chin off the chest, guys. Keep your shoulders up. Your abs should be on fire. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work. Hug your knees into your chest. Extend your arms back behind you. Lower your chest. Lower those feet down right onto that ground for me. Take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale, nod your chin. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Extend those legs long. I'm done with the ball. So get rid of the ball of the towel. Guys, again, you're going to sit up nice and tall. Tuck that pelvis. Slowly start to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time as you roll it down. For me, roll it all the way down. Oof. Guys, I want you to place your hands back behind your head. Guys, right here, and I want you to bring your knees into and bend your knees into 45. Feet are nice and flat. You're going to inhale and exhale. Lift your head, neck, and chest. 1 more set of abs. You're going to squeeze those legs together. You're going to inhale. You're going to lower your right leg extended. Inhale. As you exhale, lower your left leg. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Squeeze them back in together. So it's an inhale and an inhale. Extend the left. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze and pull them back in. Keep your feet nice and tight, guys. Inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale. Down. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Squeeze them in. Squeeze those feet together, guys. Got 3 more sets. Inhale. Extend the right leg. Inhale. Extend the left leg. Inhale for me, guys. Exhale. Squeeze everything nice and tight. We got 2 more sets. Inhale. Extend the right. Inhale. Extend the left. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze them all the way up, guys. 1 more set. Inhale, extend that right. Stay lifted, guys, unless it bothers your neck. Inhale, extend the left leg. Inhale, last one. Squeeze them together. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Right, lower your heels. Lower your head all the way down. Woo. Guys, we're going into our bridge portion of class. I know you guys thought I forgot, didn't you? Nah. A little bit more for the booty and the hamstrings. So, guys, I'm not wasting any time. I'm finding a neutral spine. I'm going to extend that left leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Point that toe. Guys, if you have a herniated or bulging disc, make sure you're hinging for me. Hands down by your side to start. You're going to take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to scoop that pelvis. You're lifting up with those hips. Keeping the right hip nice and level for me. Hold it right here. And you're going to, guys, right here, you're going to lift up an inch and down an inch. Tiny little pulses. And we have 6 and 5. Keep those hips level. Keep the pelvis stable. 3, 2. Stay lifted. Guys, we're going to combine the lower with the leg. So you're going to inhale. I want you to lower the hips down. Lower that leg down towards the floor. Don't let it touch. Exhale. Circle it around. Squeeze it back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, squeeze that leg up. You're making a little circle. Inhale to lower. Exhale, squeeze it up and around. Inhale, exhale, circle up and around. We have 3 more sets. Lower. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it up. Last one this direction. Lower. Exhale, squeeze it up. Make it small, guys. I don't want those hips going crazy. Inhale, outside. Lower down. Exhale, squeeze it up. So as we lower down, our leg goes to the outside, that left side, circle, squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. We have 3 more sets. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. And let's go for 2. And 1. Keep that leg lifted, guys. I want you to find your right tippy toe. So lift up that right heel. Lengthen your arms back behind you. Lift and lower that heel. That right heel, that left leg stays nice and straight. Lift and lower. Don't drop the hips, guys, if you need to keep them level. Squeeze it up. Lift and lower that right heel. Let's go for 4 and 3, 2. Guys, keep your heel lifted. Don't let that leg drop. Lower your arms down by your side. Lower your right heel. Lower that left leg down and slowly roll it down. Woo! Guys, extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. That's the one that was just working. Woo! Roll that ankle. Woo! Guys, leave that right leg up there because guess what's next? You got it. I'm going to scoot myself a little bit down. We got that whole nother set on this side. So guys, again, if you don't like the single leg, stay with the double leg lift, right? Just lift and lower for me. Neutral spine, tailbone heavy. I got to catch my breath. You guys are making me work hard today. So guys, point that toe. Inhale through the nose. Remember, you're hinging if you're not articulating. Inhale and exhale, slowly hinge yourself up. Keep that leg straight. You're going to lift and lower. Here's the start of our work, guys. Lift and lower. And let's go for 4, 3, 2. Keep those hips lifted. Guys, you're going to start to inhale. Lower that right leg down. Lower your hips down. And then slowly exhale. Squeeze it right back up. Inhale to lower. It's not a really big movement, guys. It's very small. Lower, exhale, squeeze it around. Keep your balance. Exhale, squeeze it around. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Can we reverse that small circle? Lower the hips. Circle the right leg down straight. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. Let's go for 2. Keep your hips square, guys. Keep it lifted. Guys, slowly go onto that ball of that foot, that left side. Take your hands behind you and lower and lift that left heel. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Woo, see mine shaking, guys? Lower and lift. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Keep the heel lifted. Bring your arms back down by your side for me, guys. Lower that heel, lower that foot down, and slowly roll it down. Lengthen out through that left leg. Grab a hold of your calf, maybe the back of your thigh. Find a stretch, and just circle. Oof. Ooh. Guys, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe sway those knees from side to side, whatever feels good. You're going to slowly hug your knees into your chest. Nod your chin, hands right behind the thighs. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up. We're going to find our 4-point kneeling right here. So we're going to go into a little bit of planks here. 4-point kneeling for me, guys. You're going to have your hands, your hands right underneath your shoulders. Guys, extend that right leg behind you. We're going to find a tricep push-up. So I want you to lower down. Exhale, extend the arms back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze it up. Keep that right leg nice and lifted, guys. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. We have 5 more sets. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. And let's go for 4. Some triceps right here. Feel the work, guys. Let's go for 2. Neck in line and a spine in alignment, guys. Lower. Squeeze it up. Lower that right knee back down. Find that knee under that right hip. Extend your left leg long. Shoulders out of the ears, guys. Tricep push-ups. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, extend. Triceps. Inhale to lower. Exhale to squeeze it up. I'm feeling my triceps burning, guys. Inhale. Exhale, so I'm touching my forehead to the mat. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it up. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And one. Extend those arms. Lower that knee. Guys, give yourself a nice child's pose back. Reach those fingers long to the other side of your room. Find your breath. Forehead down. Just find this stretch for me. That was our first plank push-up series. Here we go, guys. We're going to come into, guys, you can find your plank on your forearms. You can find it on your hands. I'm going to go into my hands today. Open up through the chest. Find your right leg back, tuck your toe, left leg. Get your hips nice and level, guys, for me. Shoulders out the ears. Right leg only. You're going to lift it up. Extend it out to the right. Pull it back in. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze that inner thigh. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Keep that leg lifted, guys. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. You have 6 and 5 and 4. Control that leg. 2 and 1. Lower that right leg. Don't go down. Take that left leg behind you. Open to the side. Close it up. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Open up to the chest. Don't let those hips dip. Keep them level. And squeeze. Don't let them rock, guys. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that foot back down. Lower your knees. Give yourself a nice child's pose back. Once more. Guys, extend your arms all the way out in front of you. I want you to clasp your hands together. So find prayer hands, forehead onto the mat. I just want you to bring those hands behind your head and find a nice stretch in the back of those triceps that we worked earlier. Finding your breath. We got one more set of side planks. Inhale, exhale. Extend your arms long. Are we ready? Guys, remember, you can always go on your forearms. I will give you a modification. I'm going to go into my hands. We're doing our side planks. Lengthen up for me, guys. I'm staying on my hands. If you're on your forearms, you can do the same thing. I'm going to bring my back hand right in the middle of my chest. I'm going to rotate towards the camera, the iPad. You're going to lift and lower. Squeeze it up. So my feet are staggered, guys. If you want a modification, you can go right here. It kind of helps you gaze. Hold it right there. So my top leg is otherwise I'm going to go back. Let's go for 2 and 1. Rotate down with that right arm. Find it. You're not going down. Rotate to the back. Sorry, you got my best view, my booty. Squeeze it up. Squeeze. We got 2 more sets on each side. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Rotate down. We're going back to the other side. Face your camera. Stack up the shoulders, stack up the hips, lift and lower. Remember, this is a modification. This is always a modification. You can take your knee down, your bottom knee. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Rotate down with that right arm. Slowly, guys, rotate to the back. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Lift and lower. Or find your modification. Guys, use those I'm using those inner obliques to lift up and over. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rotate down. Slowly find your knees back into a little child's pose. So reach back. Find your child's pose for me, guys. Let's take those child's pose. And let's take those hands to the right side of our mat. And just find a nice stretch in the left side of our body. Yes. Take your hands to the center. Walk them to the left. Nice work today, guys. Bring your hands back to the center. Guys, find your 4-point kneeling. Tuck your toes under. You're going to go into our downward dog or your pyramid stretch. There we go, right there. I want you to try to get those heels down. Just bending through the knees. Keep them nice and parallel. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Extend both of those heels down. You're going to slowly start to lean forward. Right here, I'm going to slowly bring my hips down towards the mat. My knees hit, toenails on the mat, and I just want you to open up through your chest. Find that nice swan. Nice. You're going to lower down. Inhale. Lower all the way down for me, guys. Guys, I want you to reach your hands out long. We're going to do a little swimming right here. I want your hips to be nice and tight onto the mat. I want your belly button to be pulled in tight for me. I want you to lift those thighs slightly off the ground. Lift your chest slightly up. Not all the way up, guys. Don't get into your lower back. And I just want you to start to swim your hands and your legs. Just swim. Reach long through the vertical spine, guys. Grow tall through the spine. Just little. We're just taking a little swimming. Tiny little swims, guys, for me. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. One more set, guys. I want you to take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Forehead is down. I want you to have your hands interlaced. I want you to seal your heels together, and I want you to have your forehead down. I want you to bend your knees at 45 degrees, and I want 3 little pulses. So pulse, pulse, pulse. And then I want you to open up through the chest, lift the thighs up, open up through the chest, lift it up, and lower down. Give me little pulses with those thighs. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Forehead is down. Inhale, lift up. One more set, guys. Lower everything down as you exhale. Little pulse, pulse, pulse. Inhale. Slowly lift up. Open up through the chest. And lower down. Guys, woo, good work today, guys. Slowly find your 4-point kneeling for me once more. Woo, 4-point kneeling. We're going to do a little stretch for the quads and the hamstrings. So I'm going to find a formula. I'm going to ask you to take your left leg, pull your left knee in, and just bring it right in front, right between your hands. Someone's beeper's going off. And just kind of lean in towards those hips, guys. Lean in towards the hips. Find your stretch, guys. Open up through that right side of the hip. And then slowly inhale. I want you to lengthen back with that left leg and just lower down that chest towards that knee, towards that nose to the knee. Yes. Slowly bend into that left knee. Take your left foot back. One more, guys. Right leg. You got the right foot goes right in front of that knee, so it's not in line with the knee. And you're going to slowly take those hips square and bring them towards that ankle. Find a nice opening in that left side. Right side of the inner thigh feels that nice stretch. Extend that right leg long. Point your toe. Guys, maybe find a little deeper stretch in the hamstring. Lengthen out through that right leg. Slowly start to lean forward. Take that right leg behind you. Guys, one more for the road. I want you to find one plank for me. Thought you were done. Ha ha. You're not. Open up through the chest. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8. Pull that belly button into that spine, guys. 2 and 1. Nice work. Find your downward dog. Get your heels down onto that mat. Slowly walk your hands towards your feet. Take your time, guys. Let everything just hang. Sway those arms to the right, to the left. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, slowly start to roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time as you roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Guys, just roll those shoulders back twice. And forward. And we are done. High 10. Guys, stay safe out there for me. Stay in. And I hope to see you guys all soon. Take care, guys.